Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today, have I got news for you? Archie Luxury's nemesis responds to Archie's emails. That's right, my nemesis. And this is a really cool guy. It's Michael de Silva, and he's sort of the complete opposite to Archie. He's a lovely Pakistani guy who runs a YouTube channel, very different to Archie Luxury. Archie's crass, mean, nasty, and swears a lot. Michael is refined. He has jazz playing in the background. Michael buys from the boutique. No fucking discount. And he savors the experience. And for everything nasty and mean about Archie, one thing is very, very similar between the two people. They have such a similar passion for watches. And it's like the two polars, fascism and communism, you know, one extreme right, extreme left, and they're so similar. And for example, Michael himself has a Patek 5146. That's an annual calendar, which is basically the up-to-date version of Archie's 5035. And Michael has just bought a 5127. And Archie's got the 5107. That's the Calatrava with the crown guards. So they've really got so much in common. And Michael's also got he's got a Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15300 ST in steel. Archie's got the 14790 ST. Both automatic steel, classic AP Royal Oaks. And they both have a love. Michael's also got an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. Archie's had countless ones of them. So they're very, very similar. And Michael really didn't get on with Archie. It took a long time of Archie prodding him before Michael would respond. Now they're best of mates. And I said to Michael, I said, hey, can I send you some questions which I'll put on my channel? And he's agreed to do it. So let's go through there. I said, question 1. You are the gentle watch lover, opposed to Archie's brash, offensive style. Why are your tastes in watches so similar to Archie? You both have a Patek annual calendar, 5035 versus 5146. You both have a classic Calatrava, 5107 versus 5127. You both have a steel AP Royal Oak automatic. Yours being the 15300 ST versus Archie's 14790 ST. Michael's response. Just one thing. I only turned 30 this year. I guess I'm feeling a bit older than I did before, but I'll admit my taste have matured since my Omega Rolex days. Much of the watches I've owned and let go are well documented. But I digress. While at university in the UK, I flew over to Baselworld in 2008 to meet up with a time zone Rolex meeting. This was back in the days when the forum was fun, less militaristic. Anyhows, the 2008 launch by Patek was the 5146, and the annual calendar is the quintessential complication in my humble opinion. Sure, everyone swoons over perpetuals, and I'm a huge fan of the 5140. It's on my list, and my relationship manager wouldn't be happy to hear that. But here's the thing. They can tick past leap years, but they need to be serviced every 5 to 6 years. Anyhow, short version, the 5146 was the first Patek I fell in love with. Had to have one, and I bought it in August 2012, a few months before my 30th in 2013. The AP Royal Oak, another piece I'd longed for quite some time, possibly the pinnacle of Gentra's genius, and design-wise I feel it has, pun intended, an edge over the Nautilus. That said, Patek's execution is leaps and bounds far superior to that of AP's. Go try on a steel Royal Oak. What's not to love? I'm an engineer with a background in electronic and mechanical engineering as well as robotics. The Royal Oak appeals to me on both horological as well as in terms of design and engineering. And it's not just design engineering. The heritage of Patek, AP, Vacheron placed them at the top of the horological food chain. There's so much history and refinement. It's something that I look for in a watch. And the Calatrava 5127, it's the reference Calatrava with its smooth curves. I'm a sucker for them. And classic proportions. The crown guards are just marvellous. Question 2. Many people on the snobbish watch forums hate Archie, i.e. Time Zone, Purist Pro, the Rolex forum. Why do you seem to like Archie? Your channel and videos are pure entertainment, and I suspect it's intentionally tongue-in-cheek. You're certainly doing things right by having all of these folks hating you. The key point is they are talking about Archie. That said, I don't agree with many of the things you said in your older clips. But again, I suspect much of these were intentionally said to spark a sense of discourse, even though it may have ended in uproar and angst. It's still good fun to watch, at least when I have time to. I'm also in my bubble of the watch world. It's interesting to hear the opinions of someone else from time to time. Question 3. Are you going on the wild side, getting a Jaeger Culture Reverso or Breguet Type 20 anytime soon? Ha ha ha. No. I'm sticking to Patek Philippe for the next few years. Till I've acquired a few pieces I want. I also plan to get a Lange 1 or Datograph. One can dream, right? I've also let go of all my Rolexes. So I may gravitate back to a day-date in the mix. I'm just not sure it'll be as thrilling as my Pateks in a horological sense. And he really loves a rose gold day-date with a meteorite diamond dial. Archie this is question 4. Archie is also a huge luxury pen collector. Do you do the Montegrappa thing also? This is just a proportion of my collection. He sent me a pic. Main focus are limited special writers, patrons of the arts Mont Blanc pieces, typically in sterling silver or with precious trim. And to answer your question, I've got 2 Montegrappas, both are 1930s. One bamboo black, one turtle brown, both medium nibs. Question 5. Are you a Louis Vuitton nut like Archie? I'm not as bad, although I do have some pieces by LV, mostly wallets, keychains, passport case. That said, I've bought a couple of LV pieces for the ladies in my life. Question 6. What is your next purchase? Another Patek, possibly a 5712 Nautilus or a 5130, 5131. Gee, I really need a white metal Patek, but I also plan to add a 5960P. I love chronos. Question 7. Archie buys his stuff used. You seem to buy new. What the fuck do you do to afford this? I actually go one step further than that. I only buy new from a boutique, to the point if it's an actual boutique such as a Patek Philippe saloon, I'll avoid going through an authorized dealer. It's a personal preference, I guess, and I simply do not regret it, considering the incredible time I had in the Patek Philippe saloon in Geneva 3 weeks ago. It's not every day you get to try on a 5002P without gloves or even listen to its chimes. The simple answer is I like chasing my passions quite seriously, and my watch pen hobbies have been quite rewarding. I'm an engineer by profession, currently into software development. It's a lot of long hours and coding into the wee hours of the night. I enjoy problem solving, and that's what programming is all about. Question 8. Are you planning on swearing on your channel anytime soon? Is that a challenge? Question 9. What is your dream watch? Great question. Simple answer, all of them, and always the next one. And where does this all end? Possibly once I acquire my 5960P or 5140 perpetual calendar. Question 10. Do you think the Patek Philippe cufflinks are worth it? They are so expensive and in gold, so soft. I absolutely love them. Again, they just ooze Patek Philippe quality, and they are completely unique. I will be buying the other design in yellow gold to match my 5146 soon. I got several cufflinks, some vintage from my late father, and others are more recent by Mont Blanc. Nothing comes close though. Yes, they are soft, certainly, and certainly not to be worn everywhere. Perfect for special occasions indeed. Thanks for the interview, and I look forward to watching it sometime soon. Feel free to use the photos I've sent you, and as long as you credit them. And I gotta say, Michael, what a cool fucker of a guy. I love him to death. He's ArchieLuxury's nemesis, complete opposite, but they're so similar. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think.